In the darkness of the secret passage, you're blind as a bat. Then your body, bothered by bloody bites, becomes bereft of life. Okay, so I need a light source so I can investigate that dark room. You can't save while you're in here. Why not? That's frustrating. Ooh. Where is she going? And you heard the secret passage. Yeah, and she's not here. She's gone in here somewhere.
Heavy
How do we...
stone mason. There is definitely a seam in the bricks. You detect a bit of airflow. Yes, you might even say a subtle draft emerging from the seam.
So how do you... What have I got? I've got this bone.
While this is an...
I can't wedge it in. There's got to be a lever somewhere. Alright, I'm going to have to come back. I'm guessing I'm missing something. Can I go into here? What's this?
A paper cutter with a sharp blade.
Let's have a look in the bin.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
And what is it?
Used carbon paper. The carbon paper crinkles when you touch it. One of those new portable typewriters. At a mere £50, you can take it anywhere. Well, you could if it was useful to you, which it isn't, so forget it.
Can I touch the light? Click. Why can I do that?
Looks aren't everything. Looks. Since it's just a slave intercom unit, it has no buttons and can only receive messages.
Ah, okay. So the one in the doctor's office is the same then. It can only receive messages.
Watercolor painting, Perverse Pleasures by Yvette Delacroix, 1926. There's a homey old Norwegian phrase stitched into this needlepoint. An axe in the hand is worth two in the bush. Words to live by. A matched pair of crossed battle axes left over from this room's previous occupant. They're too high on the wall. Besides, you have no use for them.
Okay.
The wood file drawer is locked. Yvette is the only person who can open it. The surface
Open the
of
drawers.
the desk is very clean, as if it's dusted or wiped regularly.
I open the door.
You hear muffled voices coming through the door to Yvette's office. Come a little closer, Monsieur Nazir. I am wanting to show you something.
And what would that be, Miss Delacroix?
Look at the palm of my hand.
It is a lovely palm, to be sure. But what am I supposed to see?
You see this line, monsieur? It is my love line.
Okay.
My goodness, Miss Delacroix. It goes all the way up your arm and disappears up your sleeve.
Would you like to see where it ends up, Ramses?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Paris, Ramses?
No, I can't say I ever have.
Then you have never seen the Eiffel Tower?
No.
Well, by all means, let me show you.
Miss Delacroix, please. I'm a married man. Oh, dear.
Have you forgotten who let you into the museum, Ramses? Have you forgotten who showed you the secret room for your little ceremonies? You haven't, have you?
Secret room.
No, I haven't, but...
Then you will let me give you the grand tour of the tower, no?
We'll have to go somewhere else. I don't feel safe here.
Lead the way, monsieur.
We need to follow. Yeah, they're just gone. Oh. Weren't you just in here with Najir? Why is this a loading thing? This is taking so long.
Oh, excuse me.
Here now, be off with you then.
You don't hear. This
Can I go back
door
in?
is
Okay, it's locked up. Damn it! God! I want to investigate that room some more. Hang on. Can I go back? Okay. Let's look at the phone.
As with so many other things in this museum, this phone is dead.
Okay. A bit dramatic.
Phone numbers: T. Dargan, WP 5125. R. Williams, BL 4468.
I did it.
I did it. SH 0244. Be safe. KL 0527. U. Hoser, LI 2077. And yet, KL 4004. E. Leach, BR 1833.
Is Leech the guy with the key?
It's the latest thing in office telecommunications technology. An intercom master unit. A handsome
this?
desk clock.
Can I
Don't
take that?
touch it.
What's this?
Countess and Ziggy at 1 a.m. Medieval armor display.
At 1 a.m. How do I know what time it is
The
now?
mask of El Whoopintot, the god who scares Hottentot children. Hottentot elders told stories of how El Whoopintot would jump down from the roofs of Hottentot mud huts to steal the noses off children who didn't behave properly. Anthropologists attribute the El Whoopintot stories to tribal myth, but the ancient records reveal that many Hottentots lived their adult lives without noses. There's a moral here somewhere. Don't touch it.
I can't touch anything.
Don't touch. Don't.
Okay, can't touch anything. I did get something right. Oh no, it was just the numbers.
T.
We
Dargan,
are
WP.
1833.
Don't touch it. It's the only telephone. As with so many.
Okay, so there's nothing I can do about it right now. So let's go back this way then.
I don't have time for idle chat, lass.
Do you have anything more to say about Yvette?
I'm a busy man. Don't take up my time by asking the same question twice.
Okay, no. So hang on. Weren't you messing around with her?
Well, lass, we've known each other a long time, and I'm not ready to get married yet. But I know one thing for sure. I love you.
Oh, my great detective, this feeling, it is mutual.
Just be keeping in mind that I'd have to kill you if I ever found out you were sleeping with someone else.
What? Oh, you are to be making the little joke, no? Your sense of humor, it is magnifique.
I've already had one bad marriage, and it won't happen again. It's been a long time since I've been able to trust anyone as much as I trust you.
Well, you're putting your
This
trust
is
at the
very
wrong place.
flattering, my love. I am never to be knowing someone like you either. You are so good and so kind.
Well, I try, lass. I try. It's not easy being a cop in this town. The place is lousy with criminals, even in the police force.
Oh no, how terrible.
Sure, and it's a hard thing when a cop goes bad. I've seen it happen. A cop spends years fighting crime and watching the hoods get rich while he risks his life to make just a few bucks. The first time a cop takes a bribe, it bothers him. Oh, but then it gets easier.
You are such a strong man, my Ryan. You would never be accepting the payoff, no?
Sure, and I'm shocked that you'd even say such a thing, Yvette.
I'm sorry, my love. I should have known better.
You'll have to show me how sorry you are. Kiss me.
Gladly, my love. How can I resist?
Honestly, he's a bit of an idiot. You don't need to eavesdrop on these conversations to know that she's not the kind that you trust. How do I get behind that painting?
Cart Before the Horse by Suzetto live in Godoni. For when you touch the painting, You smear a bit of the paint as if it's still damp.
Really? Alright, let's go back this way. These are the knights. What's down this way? The hell is this room?
This is the Life Mask exhibit. You haven't seen this many dead-looking, expressionless faces since your accounting class at the university. The head is attractive, but you'd never stoop to stealing.
Can I closely examine with magnifying glass?
Seems to be covered with a paint-like substance. Probably paint. Appears to have been applied quite some time ago.
So I can go to the left. Oh, that just takes me out. So, okay, both ways take me out. Right. This is the dusty door. This is where we found one of the bodies.
This placard describes the full translated text on the Rosetta Stone, which still resides in the British Museum. In summary, the text records the decree made at Canopus by the priesthood in honor of the pharaoh Ptolemy III, Euergetes I, who reigned from 247 to 222 BC. The decree discusses the great benefits which the pharaoh had conferred on Egypt and states what festivals are to be celebrated in his honor, concluding with orders that a copy of the decree in hieroglyphics, Demotic and Greek shall be placed in every large temple in Egypt. The card identifies the slab of black basalt as the Rosetta Stone. Hieroglyphs and letters from the English alphabet are clearly engraved on the stone. The Rosetta Stone was found by a French artillery officer among the ruins of Fort Saint-Julien near the Rosetta mouth of the Nile River in 1799. It came into the possession of the British government after the capitulation of Alexandria. The Rosetta Stone, currently on loan to the Leyendecker Museum, is the key to modern translations of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs into English text. You notice that half of the Rosetta Stone seems to be missing from the display, replaced by a small card that reads, Artifact 310 removed from display for research on 9/1/26 by O.M.
Yeah, and that's in the office, isn't it? So we've got bird, foot, down. I should probably get a pen or something and write this down. Luckily, I've got a notepad here. Bird, foot, arm, hand, red wings, whatever that is. Stick. Say horizontal stick. And then underneath it, we've got blue, green. I think that's red. It's like a maroon, purple. That's a sphinx. And then we've got an owl. Let's go back to the office and see if that information helps with anything. Time is moving on. Uh-oh!
The corpse is wearing a black tuxedo jacket. At the moment it's a poor fit, especially around the neck. You search the pockets and find nothing but the usual lint. You decline to take the jacket with you since it apparently contains no clues and is skewered to the floor anyway.
Yeah?
The right hand and arm bend easily. Rigor mortis has not had a chance to set in. You move the arm and it flexes easily. Rigor mortis is not yet set in. You give the wire a pull, but it's firmly rooted to the pterodactyl's skeleton. The pterodactyl is cold and lifeless, which is not unusual since it's been dead for millions of years. You don't suspect it died from foul play, but you never know. Though it hardly seems appropriate, you marvel at the intricacy of the construction. The pterodactyl has been covered with authentic animal hide of some sort, stretched over a rigid framework. There's nothing suspicious about it, however.
There's got to be something more to
Close
this, yeah?
inspection reveals that these rented tuxedo pants have been altered many times. There's a small mustard stain on one leg. The pants are damp, and you're getting much too personal, Laura.
I'm sorry. He's so round. He's so thick.
You find a large grease stain on the right sleeve. You give it a quick whiff and identify the scent of turkey hors d'oeuvres. Upon close inspection, you find the flesh around the beak contused and purplish, which is normal for this sort of wound. A few tuxedo threads are stuck in the wound. Your careful observation reveals that this is a rented tuxedo bearing the marks of repeated alterations. There is a stain above one pocket. A whiff reveals the strong, fresh scent of champagne. You search the left arm for clues, but come up empty-handed. The blood has begun to clot, darkening and thickening. It's difficult to judge whether or not this blood is primarily from the neck wound or the point where the pterodactyl's beak impaled the body. Or both.
Alright.
Bonjour, Miss Beau. How are you enjoying the museum this evening?
There is a body!
I find it very stimulating.
You be careful walking around in this place with the murderer loose. Stay near the Detective O'Reilly or Monsieur Heimlich.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself.
Ah, but you'll keep saying that until the murderer he kills you. Please be careful. You seem like a very nice young woman. I would hate to see the bad things happen to you.
No, hang on. Let's go back to the armory room. If I go down, this is the base roof. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that looked weird.
Oh no! That doesn't look like a life mask. It's Ziggy's head!
Can I touch
You
it?
reach out sadly towards Ziggy's severed head, then draw away. He's clearly beyond all help.
What is going on in here?
I'd say you've got some explaining to do, young lady. Why are you screaming?
I found Mr. Ziggy's head.
Very odd how you are always finding the bodies, Miss Ball.
Yeah.
I think we should be going back to my office and interrogating you now.
It is a
Here
bit
now,
sus.
Wolf. The young lady just found a man's head. Give her a moment before you get out your thumb screws then.
Thank you, Mr. O'Reilly.
Don't thank me, lass. I'm not saying you didn't kill the man. I'm just trying to restrain Mr. Heimlich's enthusiasm for his job.
But I will get results. Let me talk to her privately.
Now I realize you're just trying to help, Wolf, but I think we can learn what we need from the lass without harming her.
She could lie and you'd never know it. You Americans are too soft on your criminals.
I just walked in and found his head, that's all.
Well, Mr. Heimlich does have his point, lass. It's a wee bit curious that you keep showing up at the murder scenes before anyone else. How do you explain that, then?
I
Just
can't.
lucky, I guess.
Well, you do seem a wee bit small to be sawing off a man's head, I'll say that much.
Thanks.
This Fräulein could have had help. Or maybe she's very clever.
Or maybe you're trying to pin the murders on her, so you can find the murderer and save your job, eh?
My job is quite secure, Herr O'Reilly.
Oh, really now? A security chief who allows burglars to steal the exhibits, then overlooks several murders happening under his nose. I'd think twice about your security methods if I was running things here.
This is hardly the place to discuss my methods, Herr O'Reilly. We have a suspect to interrogate.
Correction. We have a murder scene to investigate. We can talk to the lass later when she's had a chance to calm down.
Thank you again, sir.
I actually think the German is
I'll say
right.
that much for you. One scream and you've got your head together again, so to speak. Just don't try to leave the museum.
I can't leave. I'm locked in.
Good. We won't have to worry about you then. All right, Wolf. We've got work to do. Let's go get the crime scene tools.
No one's very good at their job here. People are just wandering around. Not a care in the world. Take the blankie off. So this is the other half of the tablet. Black line. That to me looks like a horseshoe arc. Got a box. Oh, there's letters under them. So the black line is an N. Horseshoe arc is an O. The box is a P. The blue corner. Is that a Q? I think that's supposed to be a Q. Closed eye. R. A cane. Black cane is an S. Got a black bird, which is a U. I'm going to call that a snake, which is a V. A green curl, W. A red blade, which is X. Slants, which is a Y. How do you identify that? I don't know. Sunglasses. They look like sunglasses to me. Sunglasses, which is a Z. I have to go back because I didn't see the alphabet there. So if we look at this. Oh my lord. And now I don't have the colors. Shit. I think the dots are like spaces. So let's try and figure out what I definitely do know. We've got the bird, which is an A. We've got something space something with an A. I think that's the box, which is a P. So we've got pay. Oh no. I don't know what that is. I should have written down better descriptions. And we got those feathery things. Were they red wings? Which are E's. So is this an E? And are these two E's? This isn't making sense. I've stuffed something up, but let's keep going. I need to do this better. Bear with me. I'm gonna crack the code and I'll be back. That. That doesn't. Unless, what's the single feather? I. Double I? T? No. Y, T. No, this isn't adding up. This is wrong. And then double slants. It's a Y. Wait, so why did I say Y over here? No, E. No, I'm just messing it up. Eternity. So that is right. Why did I put Y's there? It's okay, bear with me. I'm just an idiot. Lords of Ra. Okay. I pay homage to thee, ye lords of eternity. Ra, strong is thy sail in the wind. Of eternity, Ra, strong is thy sail in the wind, as the lake of fire in the underworld. Behold, Shu, the mother, creating the gods. Now we got another page over here. I pay homage to thee, ye lords of eternity. Ra, strong is thy sail in the wind as the lake of fire in the underworld. Behold Shu, the mother, creating the gods in silence from her womb. Quicker than greyhounds and fleeter than light. Let me not be burnt, let me not be consumed. Let me not perish, as my mummy lies prostrate in my tomb. The hell does that even mean? What do I do with that information?
You closely examine the glass case, revealing the scratches caused by a few clumsy tourists, but nothing else of interest.
Can I open the other two?
The mummy case is sealed shut, as it has remained for over 2,000 years.
Can I go in it? Nope. Is there still a body here?
A peek into the mummy case reveals that Pippin's body has been removed.
Do I need to follow people? I'm not entirely sure. And have I been in all the rooms? Because down here's the face room? Yeah. Can I take...
Don't touch it.
Yeah, no.
Your fingers play gracefully over the contours of the pterodactyl exhibit. Don't touch it.
I can't touch any of the wire. It's been a while since I've been in the main room.
This door.
No, and that's still locked. I think it's empty, but I'll just make sure there's no one wandering around. Alright. So it seems like this room doesn't mean much anymore. So I just have to wander around this museum. I can see the glint. Can I move the
It's an
statues?
expensive work of art on display in a museum. Your father would be appalled if he knew you wanted to touch it. Overcoming your temporary insanity, you change your mind.
Don't mean to be insane, just trying to figure out how to get into the secret room with the glinting hole. So what do I do? Can I touch?
Tentatively, you touch the cool bronze. It feels as smooth as it looks.
And we've got the secret passage here. Let's go back in here. Yeah, that's got blood on it now. There's the
The red
gate.
stain on the paper cutter blade could be red ink or blood. Perhaps the last person to use it had an accident?
Hello?
Miss Bo, this is a private office.
Oh, well, I was just looking around. Have you seen this paper cutter? It looks like it has blood on the blade.
Blood? Oh, that's not blood. You got me all excited. It's probably just red ink. But if you're worried about Yvette, I just saw her on the way down to Ernie's office in the basement. She goes down there a lot for some reason.
Maybe she's fond of Ernie?
Yvette is very fond of everyone, my dear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to.
Okay. So she doesn't kick me out. Uh-oh.
It's the body of President Archibald Carrington III.
Got needles in him.
The clock appears to have been broken at exactly 12:04 a.m. It's dripping blood. Porcupine quills, which appear to have caused Dr. Carrington's demise as they passed through his body, creating multiple perforations in many of his vital organs.
Alright, does he have anything on him? Can
Don't
I search
touch
his...
it. You don't know where it's been. Rigor mortis has not yet begun to set in, allowing the head to move slightly on the neck when you poke at it.
Ouch! Those quills are sharp.
Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. Rigor mortis has not. Don't touch.
It's using a magnifying glass.
There's blood on the porcupine quills. From their position in his body, you infer that the blood belongs to Dr. Carrington.
Well, yeah.
Neither the fingernails nor the fingers hold any clues. The fingernails hold no clues, but the right index finger has blood on the end of it, although there are no cuts evident on the hand. Rigor mortis.
So why is it... Why does it tell me that? CP.
The letters C and P are carefully written in blood on the desk, as if they were put there by the dying President Carrington.
Carter Pippin? Is he still alive? He looked pretty dead to me. Bodies are piling up. So I still need a light source. So if I get the snake oil, I could perhaps be able to handle the cobra. I don't know what else to do in this room. Is there something behind the painting? Is the painting itself glinting? I don't know what to do.
The faceplate on the armor is slightly open, as if something is protruding from the inside of the dark helm.
This is gonna be bad.
Dr. Carter's body has been indelicately crammed into the suit of armor. His filmy eyes gaze in mute shock. His head is bent at an unlikely angle, and the skin is puckered where the helmet's edges bite into the expanding flesh.
How do you manage to cram a body in there without absolutely no one noticing?
Dr. Carter's skin is cold and disgusting to the touch. He definitely gives the appearance of being dead.
Well, I might have to stop here and take a break and mull things over because I'm not too sure what to do at the moment. I need to think about what's going on because I'm not entirely sure what to do. But we've got employees early, I've got a translated message, and 3 dead bodies that I know of. So tune in next time and hopefully we can solve this murder. Or murders.